Guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Thank you so much for hopping on. Today's topic that I want to talk about, you guys, is don't waste your time on the why. I wasted so much of, not wasted, I guess I had so much times where I would look to God and be like, why me? Why? And I would kill myself asking, why is this person like this? Why do they treat me like this? Why are they doing this to me? What did I do so wrong? Why? Or why isn't this happening yet for me? Or why isn't everything not moving yet for me? Like, I feel like I'm stagnant, or I'm asking myself, killing myself, asking myself the wrong questions. And sometimes we put so much pressure on ourselves mentally and emotionally, asking these why questions, that sometimes the answers are right smack in our face, right? The answers to some of those questions is that actions, right? So, great example, and y'all know, whenever I talk on a YouTube channel, it's always based off of my experiences that I can share with you guys, that I worked on myself and I learned this or I learned that. So when we ask whoever's out there, you're going through a breakup, somebody cheated on you, someone lied to you, like somebody hurt you, we always want to ask, why me? Why are they doing this to me? Why did they do that to me? When realistically, let's be honest with ourselves, we know the answers. We seen the actions. Sometimes our intuition is telling us this is something's up, and why this person is acting the way they're acting. They're showing you actions, right? They're saying to you certain things, and you know, right? And people are only going to treat you the way you allow them to treat you. And people are only going to treat you to the extent on how they know how, based on how they treat their damn selves, right? So we know the why, but we beat ourselves up asking why this, why that, when we already know the answers. We see it through actions. Sometimes if we see something not happening in our life for us, and we keep saying, why God, like, why me? When is this going to happen? This, that. You already know. There's lessons to be learned inside of your life that you're just not willing to learn. Maybe it could be your ego. Maybe it could be a story that you're clinging on to, that it needs to be this way and only this way. When at the end of the day, the only thing that you can control is this, right? You can't control the actions of other people, right? You can't control the way people decide to treat you, right? The only thing you can control is your mindset and how you allow it, and your reactions towards those people, right? You're gonna bow down and allow them to treat you however you want, however they want. Then you already know the answers to why they did that to you, why they're doing that to you, because you allow it, right? The answers are there, and you see how these people are. You see their actions. You see how they move, and we allow it. So there you go. That's the answers to your why, right? Again, people can only treat you to the extent that you allow them, and they can only treat you to the extent on how they know how to treat other people. At the end of the day, you could be that one that's treating them so good, but yet they don't know how to treat you any better, because they don't know how to treat you a certain way, because they don't even know how to treat themselves that better. So how can they treat you better just because you're treating them good, if they don't even know how to treat their own selves good, right? And if you're allowing it for them to not treat you good just because you're treating them good, it's like you're allowing them not to treat you good. So the whys that we ask and we kill ourselves, it's like sometimes we already know the answers, but we choose not to see them, right? And sometimes it could be our ego that clings on to a story that we created of that person, of that situation, and we don't want to take the blames for ourselves to understand that the answers are there. They're always there, because there's always, in every situation, there's a lesson to be learned. God puts us through these tribes and tribulations or situations because at the end of the day, there's a lesson to be learned. But are you taking a step back to understand that lesson that needs to be learned? That's the real question. Is asking yourself, am I learning the lessons that I need to learn? What was it that I seen that I knew certain things? And how can I learn from those to not allow it to happen again to me, right? And letting go of that why, and understanding that the answers are there if you dig a little bit deeper, to take a step back and look at certain actions you took and certain actions that person was taking towards you in that situation. So asking yourself and beating yourself up, why, you know, when you already, if you take a step back and analyze, the actions are there. They're telling you, they're teaching you, the lessons are there. They're teaching you that the real closure, when you beat yourself up and asking why, is understanding what was the lessons to be learned. And what the actions that they took, or the actions you were taking, it gives you the answers on why. Why did it happen to you? Why is this person treating you this way? Why this? Why that? The closure is already there in looking at the actions. The actions on how that person treated you, the actions on how what you allowed for you to be treated. So beating yourself up, asking yourself why, it's like really not doing you any justice, because at the end of the day, our ego wants to always attaches ourselves to people and situations, when at the end of the day, we are not attached to anything. We came in this world on our own. We're leaving this world on our own. So at the end of the day, it doesn't do us any justice to attach ourselves to things that is not obligated to be with us forever, right? Money can come as fast as it comes, as fast as it goes. A job can come as fast as it comes, as fast as it goes. A relationship could come, and as fast as it comes, as fast as it can go, right? We're not attached to anything. It's understanding that we came in this world by ourselves. We're going to go out this world by ourselves. Attaching things only brings pain, and wanting to know why a person, if you dig deep, all the answers are there. God does things purposely for you to learn the lessons in everything in life. So the answers are there if you take a step back and analyze the actions that were taken, because the proof is in the pudding, right? How you reacted, how you acted towards that person, how they acted towards you, what you allowed, it's there. The answers are there if you take a step back and you look at it. So don't beat yourself up asking yourself why, instead of looking at the actions that was taken against you, or what you allowed, or what actions you took. And you'll find the answers, because the answers are there. The lesson needs to be learned in order for you to move forward. So learn the lessons by taking a step back and asking the right questions, right? Why did I allow this? How can I make sure that I heal so I don't allow it again? Oh, I realize that person's actions. I know why now they decided to leave. I know why they cheated, because that's just, maybe that's all they know. Maybe they have a history of that, and you thought that you would have been different, or whatever the case may be. There's always a learning lesson in whatever you go through. So beating yourself up, asking why, honestly, you're just becoming a bully to yourself. Take a step back, analyze the actions, and you'll see the answers are there. And it will give you closure from taking a step back and looking at the actions that person was taking towards you and you were taking towards them. And that will be your closure right there without getting an explanation from that other person or from needing an explanation from that situation, because the answers are always there. God is always trying to teach you something. And your biggest thing is learning what was the teaching that God was trying to teach you. I hope this video has helped you in some sort of way. I say in all my videos, each one teach one, share the love, share the knowledge. If this video has inspired you and helped you in some sort of way, please give me a thumbs up, leave a comment, share this video, share some love. If you want to join my Wise Up, Rise Up community that I started, make sure you go to Facebook. I have a Facebook group there. If not, there's a podcast. Put a lot of great content every Thursdays on my podcast on Spotify and on Anchor called the Wise Up, Rise Up podcast. Go check it out, you guys. Thank you so much for watching, you guys, and stay tuned for more YouTube videos.